So, the Xbox One port of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is way better than the PS4 version. XBONE wins! Oh, sweet! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fanboy Shorts. And we have further proof. And this is really more like the nail in the coffin of this argument, the finale, the final evidence that the XBONE, the XBONE, the Xbox One, Microsoft's newest system, whatever you want to call it, the XBizzle, is way superior to that pathetic Station 4 from Sony. Metal Gear Solid 5, you know, taking a look at the reception, the feedback, the scores, on Metacritic, the user scores, everybody has deemed the XBONE a much better port on the Xbox One system. It has a Metascore that is significantly a lot more solid and higher. All you idiots that you know, oh, they're criticizing and no, PS4 is better. Look at the proof now. Game rankings. Xbox One, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero score, 75% on the Xbox One. PS4, not that high. It's actually pretty crappy. Very embarrassing. On the PS3, it got 50%. 50%. Embarrassing. Metacritic, Xbox One got 77 out of 100, and the PS4 version has 75 out of 100. Oh, how pathetic. How absolutely pathetic on the PS4, but the XBONE is way stronger. Even taking a look at the Metascore, overall it's got like 4 stars, a 77 Metascore right now. And for the PS4, I mean, it's not even 75 anymore. I think that was the wiki I was reading. This one is the actual Metascore right now. It's 74. So it's actually on the page, on the official Metacritic's score. It's actually 74 out of 100. This is so embarrassing on the PS4. XBONE port, I mean, obviously the superior one to get, the superior version to get, that's the one that you gotta buy. It's all because of the XBONE. The Xbox One is clearly the better system, way better purchase. Everything is superior about that particular port. Everything about it is way better. I mean, granted, yeah, the game itself, I mean, you know, this is Metal Gear Solid 5 we're talking about here. We're not talking about some excellent, incredible new game here. This is Metal Gear Solid 5. You can't expect too much out of Metal Gear. It's pretty much, it's past its prime, you know. It's not good anymore. It's pretty much a pile of garbage. But if you are going to get whatever version, you get the Xbox One version. Well, you know, at least the PS4 version sucks. The Xbox One version is at least a little bit better. Again, a 77 on Metacritic compared to, what is it, like 74 on the PS4. How embarrassing. PS4 just getting a crappier port. And that's what you can expect from the PS4, you know, just weaker ports, inferior games like, you know, inferior versions of games, completely butchered games, lesser games, not as good as the Xbox One ports. When it comes to gameplay, when it comes to experience, when it comes to controls, you know, when it comes to actual smooth running, the frame rate, the resolution, all of that, Xbox One essentially does way better than the PS crap 4. We need an actual, you know, we need an actual burial for the PS4 though. We gotta have some sort of ceremony, some sort of funeral for the PS4. These Sony tards can pay for the funeral. You know, I'm not gonna waste money on that, but you can definitely set it up. I'll definitely be the first to watch it and be. I'll show up to the funeral, Sony's PS4 funeral, holding an Xbox One in my hand, just completely destroying the PS4, and I'll be the one to do the eulogy. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, this is Metal Gear we're talking about. The game itself is, admittedly, it's gotten some pretty bad overall scores though. Like, it's not a good game. It is better than Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, GTA 5 was a complete pile of monkey feces. That was a pile of turds. So at least Metal Gear Solid 5 is better than GTA 5. Way better than that pile of crap. Really, the only problem with Metal Gear is that it's really short. The length is not very good. It's a very short game. It's a short experience. I've already talked about this. This game is not a long game. This is going to be a precursor, a crappy, preview of the real one that comes out later. And they're milking Metal Gear for what it's worth. Not very much. It's not. Metal Gear is not valuable anymore, but they're still trying to make some small cash from it. Kojima's got to pay the bill somehow. He's got to, make some money, and this is Kojima, one of Kojima's top franchises of all time. It's got some challenging and engrossing stealth mechanics. Even GameSpot gave it an 8 out of 10. Extremely replayable. IGN gave it an 8 out of 10 as well, for the stealth mechanics and the replay value. And usually when if it's a short game, even though the campaign is short, the storyline is short, if it's got good replay value, then it is worth checking out. At least the Xbox One version. That's the one to get. Keep in mind, the PS3 version got 50%. 50%. Embarrassing. Crappy PS3 version. I shouldn't even talk about the PS3 port anymore. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about the 7th gen anymore. It's pretty much dead at this point. I mean, if the PS4 is dying, it's pretty much gone, then the PS3 and even the 360, I would say, is a little bit ahead of the PS4. I would say the 360 is superior, probably better graphics, better port, basically. So the order goes like this, because there's so many versions of this game. I would say it goes number 1, Xbox One version, hands down. That's the one you gotta get. Number 2 is the Xbox 360 version. Maybe not the greatest graphics, but still worth checking out if you only have a 360 or 7th gen systems. And then coming in number 3 would probably be the PS3 version, because at least it's the PS3. The PS3 is it's better than the PS4. So there's that. It's got more games, better games. It's got better graphics. The PS4 is definitely number 4, the last one. It's the last. You shouldn't even get this one. It's a pile of crap. The worst port out of all of them. So that's pretty much it.